Yo. How's it going, Kev? Hope you're having a beautiful day. Don't know if you're still here. But hey, decide. I changed that just for you. I don't now no longer say I see you. You're welcome. Don't say I never do anything nice for you. Today, on this Manic Monday, we are going to be rating anime. I know, how exciting. Over 100 animes. I'd like to have them done within the hour. I'm gonna rush them. It's gonna be a rush job. What can you do? The ads are starting soon. Odds are I might be cut off already. At least it says ads are starting soon. But ad schmack. Sucks. If only you were subscribed and didn't see ads. Let me just do this. There you go. Here's the list of animes. There's a whole kit and caboodle of them. I think this one says 100. Yeah, 100. Odds are no ads right now. It still says starting soon on my screen. I don't know when the ads are gonna come through. I don't know if they ever will. It just says starting soon. The new Attack on Titan? No, sir, I have not watched the new Attack on Titan. Welcome to your ads if they just showed up. I'll answer it well behind the ad wall. No, I haven't watched the new ones, but I've watched up until what they were calling the final season. Yeah, I know you're getting at while I'm talking. We'll get back to it as soon as these ads are over. But yeah, we'll be watching ads today. It'll be nice and fun and exciting. Oh, hey, I didn't even check. Did my mug transfer over? Yeah, it did. So I managed to make it so every time I change anything on the table, it transfers over to different scenes. I'm actually really proud about that. So if I add something to the table over on one scene, it'll switch to the other. Very cool. Only people who are subscribed got to hear that. Got to hear what that was. What I just said. It's so crazy. You know what I mean? It's so crazy. Insane, actually. The memory. I don't know what my delay is. I can't remember what it is, and I can't be bothered to. I'll do it by doing. Seeing how long it takes for me to. How long I get to see. That's not too terrible. Anyways, wow, that was crazy. If only you would have heard what I just said, it would have been so cool. Anyways, welcome to the Manic Monday. It is a Manic Monday stream. How amazing. Another Manic Monday stream. Today I'm going to be doing amazing little, yeah, no, the ads are over. That's why I started talking again. I was talking the whole time, I swear. I wasn't just silent and slowly waiting for the ads to trickle away. Just so I could say, oh wow, that was so exciting. Just to make you feel like you missed something. Anyways, Manic Monday. A new term I'm using. A Manic Monday. Manic Mondays, Salute to Wednesdays, and Fun and Games Fridays. Sounds like fun? Good, because that's how it's gonna be for now. Unless I change it. So, look forward to that. As per usual, I am stealing ideas. And today, my idea is to steal, of course, rating things. I'd like to thank Burb again for the initial idea. And now I will be stealing it until I run out, which will only be probably a few weeks. So, look forward to something different at some point. Until then, we're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again until people tell me how disgusted they are. And one person saying it isn't going to make me change. So, I'm going to try to speedrun this because I want to be done pretty quick. I'd like to get to bed tonight. I am very tired. However, the stream must go on. Kevin, before I do anything, have you seen the new YouTube video? Question mark. I'll await your answer. Odds are a ton of these animes I haven't seen, by the way. so a lot of them are gonna, or at least I won't recognize their titles. 9. You should go watch it. It's on the Horde Networks one. It's very good, very quality. I don't have a thing. It's a different YouTube. It's a YouTube that I don't shill on this one. It's the one I don't shill on this one, Kevin. It's the one you have to physically know me. You have to know me beforehand. Alright? You have to know who I am. Not as the VTuber, but as the Hatway Man. But anyways, you can watch it whenever. I'm not too concerned about you watching it right now. Whenever you're feeling crazy or you're on YouTube and you go, hey man, you know what? Maybe I'll go check up on what Hatway's doing nowadays on his main channel. I've gotten good reviews so far. People seem to enjoy it, so I'm pretty proud of it. Anyways, without further ado, because I've put myself on a times constraint, I will be starting almost immediately on this beautiful anime rating adventure. Like I said, a good chunk of these I probably won't recognize or I won't have seen, and because I honestly don't watch that much anime, so expect a lot to be never watched. Expect a lot of mainstream. This probably doesn't matter to you, Kevin, but to the anime people who actually enjoy anime, expect it all to be mainstream anime. That's the kind of guy I am. So, without further ado, let's begin immediately, starting with the original Naruto, whatever you want to call it. The original Naruto, easy A. All right, I'm not even gonna go into deep explanations about much of these. I'm just gonna slam right through these. All right. Baccano. Holy cow! It's been a long time since I watched Baccano. I remember it being an easy B though. Naruto Shippuden, I believe that's what it is. Shippuden, however you say it. Easy A. Actually, I'd almost consider it an S, but it's not quite there. Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail was a very good anime. That one's going straight into the S tier. I enjoyed that. Maybe I watched it. Maybe it's because I watched it when I was depressed, which made it intensely better. But who knows? I don't know this one off the top of my head, and it's not quite singing to me, so I'm gonna put that in the never watched. Cowboy Bebop. Again, easy S. If you never watched Cowboy Bebop, it's one of the first animes I would recommend for almost anybody getting into anime. Very good anime. Then we have this one. Never seen it because I don't know what it is. Actually, I take that back. I think I have seen this one, but I don't know what it is, so it's going in C. It wasn't that memorable. Of course, Dragon Ball Z, the original, easy A. Wasn't quite an S tier in my opinion. Maybe because it had too much filler. I've noticed that especially with, like, I'd even say Fairy Tail had a lot of filler. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff in there that could be, could put it down into the lower tiers. I can't remember the name of this one, and I don't know why I can't think of it off the top of my head. I can see it, and I can't quite read it. However, I have watched it, or I've watched parts of it, and I can't remember much of it, so it's an easy C. Angel Beats, haven't seen it. This one doesn't look like I've seen it. Clannad, never seen it. Welcome to the long train of never seens. This one, never seen it. Looks like a love story anime. This one I have seen, but I can't remember the name of it. I believe it has something to do with vampires, if I'm not mistaken, but I can't remember. But that's an easy B. This is an anime I've seen, but I can't remember it at all, so it's going into the D. Fate Stay Night. Honestly, kind of hated the Fate series. That's going into a D. I do remember it, but I remember it being really cheesy, so it's going down there. And maybe that's because I watched it. Maybe because of the language that messed me up on that one. I don't know. Either way, let us continue. High School DxD. Honestly, should have never watched it. It was horrible. Anybody who enjoys that needs to see a doctor. I don't know this one. Haven't seen it. Hunter x Hunter. Honestly, made me feel things. What is this? It looks familiar, but I can't remember it. Going into D. This is Sword Art Online. Honestly, it was an easy A, if you ask me. It was a good first anime for me to watch. Don't know what this is, so it's going into the never watched. Bleach, honestly, would have been better if they finished it. So easy A. Could have been an S tier if they actually did more with it. Batum, never seen it. This one right here looks like another Fate. Yeah, it is Fate. Again, the Fate series. Never been a fan of the Fate series. The more Fate series I see, the more I'll bring that up. The Fate series just was not for me. Magi. Oh, I did watch this one. It was a pretty good one. Magi was pretty good. I'm gonna put that in the easy B. Psychopaths. A little bit nutty. Kinda liked it. It's definitely an A. This one, never seen it. This one, never seen it. This must be the Attack on Titan by the look of it. Can't quite tell, but it sure looks like Attack on Titan. If it is Attack on Titan, because I don't exactly know what the original Attack on Titan looks like, it's an easy A. Never seen that. May have seen it, but it wasn't memorable enough. I'm putting that in the not watched. Ah, of course. I can't remember the name of this one, but I've seen it. Why can't I think of the name of it? It's a good one though. It's a good A, but I can't remember the name. Unfortunate. A basketball one, of course. I don't really like sports in real life. I don't know why I'd like it animated. Don't think I've seen that one. Gurren Lagann, I believe. That's this one. That's an easy A. Haven't seen that one. This looks like something I've seen, but I can't think of it, so it's going in the never watched. This is one that I was intending on watching. No, I watched a couple episodes of this one. I'll put it into the C because it's kind of a based opinion on that one. Haven't seen this one, or if I have, I don't remember it. Same with this one. I have definitely seen it, but it was very unrememberable, so it's going into the C. This is... I watched a little bit of this, but I didn't get into it because it kind of put me off. It was the original... It was a spin-off of the original Sword Art Online. And it wasn't as good. Definitely wasn't as good as the original Sword Art Online. Easy B. Sword Art Online was better. Haven't seen this one. This is... I can't read it, but I've seen it. This is a good one. This is a good one, whatever the name of it is. Easy A. Getting more picky the further I go into this. You'll start noticing I'm getting less and less S tiers. Don't know what that was. Haven't seen it. Probably seen it, but I can't think of it. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? I've watched that. It's an easy B. It's actually alright. Could be better. Death Parade was very good. I enjoyed it. That's an easy A. This looks like something I've watched, but I don't remember it. Haven't seen that. Haven't seen that. That looks like the cooking anime that I never watched. I can't remember the name of this one, but I have seen it. And it was pretty good. So I'm going to put that in a B. Steins Gate was very good. I'm going to put that up into an A. One Piece. This one might be a little bit based. Some people might hate it, might love my opinion on this. I found it to be an A. Or an S. Because it was, I don't know if it's just the length of the anime, how long it's been going on. But I found all the characters developed really well. You know, if you actually want to get to the story part of it. Another part of the Fate series, I can see that right here. Again, the Fate series, I don't like any of the Fate series. I've watched a goodly chunk of them, and they're all easy D's for me, unfortunate. Some people probably love the Fate series. I'm probably gonna accidentally mess that up later and put a Fate series in like an A or something like that. But from what I remember, most of the Fate series were bad. Gintama, very good. If you like nonsensical animes, this is it. Gintama, very good. Oh, what is this one? I watched it. but I can't remember the name of it. It's got it right there. I remember it being pretty good. I'm gonna put that into C just because it wasn't memorable. Charlotte, never watched. I don't know what this one is in English, but I do remember it. It was pretty quirky. I'm gonna put it into B because I felt like I liked it more than other ones. This one I've never seen. This one I have seen. I remember it being a little weird, but a little bit fun, so it's going into B. Another, haven't seen it. This one looks like something... Oh yeah, Kill la Kill, of course. I watched Kill la Kill. I didn't really get the hype. Maybe it was because it was translated very soon, but it was alright. I did like it, but there are a lot of better ones out there. This one, haven't seen it. This is Classroom something. They got like an alien feature. I remember that. And it got pretty crazy at one point. It's an easy B. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put that one up in A because I remember liking it quite a bit. I can't quite remember it all offhand, but I remember wishing there was more. So that usually means that I liked it. This one right here, I feel like I've seen it, but I just can't think of it. So it's going in the can't. Never watched it. Full Metal Alchemist, of course, very good. That's an easy A. That might be a little bit controversial for some people. Never watched. Never watched. Sports, of course, never watched it. One Punch Man, of course, I loved One Punch Man. Huge fan of overpowered anime characters. So they always get up there a little bit higher when they're just insane. Let's see. This one, I've heard of it, never watched it. Naragami, I do remember this one, and I remember it being pretty good. I'm gonna put that into the A. Konosuba, I believe that the one is. It's kind of the same level of high school D&D, or D&D, DxD. If you really, really liked it, hopefully it was for the story. I can't remember the name of this one, but I do remember liking it. This is much more story-driven. I'm going to put that into the B because it just wasn't quite that memorable. Soul Eater. Soul Eater was very good for me. It must have been, I think it was that was more of a anime at the time for me, because that was when it was like cool on Adult Swim. So I liked that one. I think that's mainly because it was something me and all my friends ended up watching in high school, because that was around the time it was getting translated. High School of the Dead, never got into it. I did watch it, and it kind of just didn't get me into it. My Hero Academia, of course. Very good. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten up the latest ones because it has lost me a little bit. Kind of much like Dragon Ball Z has, and the later Naruto's did. They kind of just lost me a little bit at the ends. And maybe I'll come back to it and really enjoy it. But for the time being, it's going to stay there. I believe this is ReZero. It's Re-something, but I can't remember which Re it is. There's a few Re's. The Re's usually ended up losing me a lot sooner than I thought they would, so they're going into the C. This one I have never watched. This one doesn't look like I've seen it. That one doesn't look like I've seen it. Mob Psycho 100. Easy S tier. If you've ever watched Mob Psycho, the art style is insane, especially during the big fight scenes. Very insane, very beautiful anime. All right, and I love the vibe of the whole thing. It's actually very good anime. Konosuba 2, again, same situation as Konosuba 1. I don't know why they have to do it in 2 sections. It's the same anime, 2 seasons. It was the same situation. It's alright, but I hope you like it for the story. Let's see. I feel like I've watched this, but I can't remember it. So I'm guessing it's another one of those transported into another world animes. I'll put it into C. This looks like the... it looks like Attack on Titan again. So I'm going to put that where the other Attack on Titan is. Up here. Easy A. Full Metal Alchemist again. I can't read these, and I don't know which one's Brotherhood. So I'm guessing one of these is the original Full Metal Alchemist, and one of these is Brotherhood. Either way, they're both going up here. Because I did enjoy the Full Metal Alchemists. I see My Hero Academia again. I see My Hero Academia twice. I'm getting a feeling that they're doing it for every season. So I'm assuming there's better seasons. People are separating seasons. I don't do that. It's all the same to me. This one I've never played it. Never watched it. This one, I don't think I've ever seen it. Overlord, quite honestly, very good anime. I enjoyed it. Again, overpowered anime characters, I enjoy a lot. Again, My Hero Academia yet again. I'm guessing that's the later seasons, given how they're fighting the villains in that one. Code Geass? Is that what this one is? Can't remember the name of it. It looks like an easy A, though, because I remember it fondly. I remember the anime itself. Don't remember the name. This looks like I've seen it, but I don't remember it. Haven't watched that. Did I watch this? It looks like a Fate series. This one looks really familiar. I'm gonna put it with the Fate series because it kind of looks like the Fate series. And then this one, I remember watching this. I remember it being alright, so it's going in with the C's. Then this one I haven't watched. And there we go. Speedrun. A good old-fashioned anime tier list speedrun. We'll go through them real quick here just to scroll through them. Actually, you know what I can do? We'll just scroll through them real quick. Wow, look at all those opinions. How amazing. Those sure are opinions. Hope you enjoyed those opinions. Those opinions are now going off the screen. You saw my opinions. I made them quick. I did say I was going to be in 30 minutes or less. Theoretically, I did it in like 20 minutes. So it was pretty quick. Pretty zippy. I'm going to take those off the screen right now. Wow. Look, now you're just looking at me. Amazing. From the trials and tribulations of modern technology. Explained in a 2D format. Let's see. Make sure I don't accidentally transition back. And with that, Kevin, alright, it's now sponsor time. Alright? Hope you're excited for this. I hope you love sponsors, Kevin. I hope you really I hope you... I'm so excited for this sponsor, I'm muting the music. Alright? And you do love sponsors. Let's see. Let me just get everything prepared here real quick. Have you been looking for a new TV series, Kevin? I sure hope so. Because today's sponsor is none other than a new TV series coming out called Naked 911. So let's listen to their new promo right now.
Coming up on Naked 911, real calls about real naked people committing crimes.
Naked 911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, you gotta do something. Some guy just stole my car and now he's driving down the street smashing into every car in his path and is completely naked, just driving around, totally naked.
We'll send somebody out right away.
You won't want to miss these harrowing tales of naked people getting into big trouble.
Naked 911, what's your emergency?
Help me. Someone's in my house. I think they're trying to steal my flat screen TV.
Are they naked?
I don't think so.
You'll have to call regular 911.
No, don't hang up on me, please.
It's all coming up on Naked 911. Don't miss it.
Thank you, Naked 911, for sponsoring this stream. Everyone, go and watch it. as soon as humanly possible. Let me get the music back. Wowie, Naked 911. Thanks for the sponsor. Truly am grateful for that. Let me get that sponsor audio out of the main file and moved around, so I don't accidentally play it in the future. Naked 911 in the played folder. Again, thank you, Naked 911. They sponsored my my #1 VTuber mug that is now on my desk. My newest feature, the desk. Thank you, Naked 911, for that. Appreciate it. Thank you for the mug. Alright, Kevin. Now what? You got me for 30 more minutes. What are we gonna do? Not gonna end so soon. You got me for at least 15 more minutes. Minimum. I will sit and ramble for 15 minutes if that's what you want. I can do it. I've done it. You know it's possible. The sponsor segment is over. The 100 anime tier list is done. Minecraft? Alright, boss. I don't know what my thing says I'm currently playing, but I'm pretty sure it says I'm playing City Skylines. Or nothing. I might not be in any category right now. Keep in mind, you're repotting plants. I might not even play Minecraft, to be honest with you. It takes so long. I'm gonna actually put a category on. Because we haven't been in a category this whole time. Wow, look at that. We were categoryless. Play cities. God, City Skylines though takes so long to. It's only gonna be like a half an hour, Kev. Okay, I'll launch it. I'm launching it right now. You've convinced me, Kevin. It's happening. I have to go through all the Steam ads. The 50 Steam ads that pop up when you open Steam. Play Solitaire? I'm horrible at Solitaire. GTA 5? Are you just naming every game that takes 30 minutes to load? Among Us? Honestly, I would, but I don't have anybody to play Among Us with, and I'm not playing with kids. I'm not a daycare center, I'm sorry. I can't do it. City Skylines is launching. That's what we're doing. You have forced my hand. Skyline 2. Oh, I gotta edit the title. Hold on. Oh man, City Skylines trying to won't let me change my title. Done. Okay, now I gotta get the thing figured out. Main, 50 million different things. Game. Which game? City Skylines 2, please. Open up. Open the door. Open the door. Walk through the door. Transition. There we go. Now we're really gaming. I hate how this window's gotta, like, destroy itself every time I... Okay. Why can't I continue? I guess I'm loading game. Good thing I saved it. Because apparently I forgot I had it. Don't know how that works. Gaming time. It is a manic Monday, isn't it? I kind of forgot about the whole thing. That it was Manic Monday. Ah, yes. High rent. I forgot that was the problem. Where do I see land value? Company profitability? Company profitability? Very large. Natural resources. Land value. The land value very high around these areas. Means nothing to me though. Apparently land value is only really high around commercial. That's kind of strange. But then why does this have such high rent? Curiosity. Because the parks aren't raising land value. Building level. No one's in the red except for the people right next to town. That's not a surprise. These guys are kind of neglected out in the middle of nowhere. Might just give them some parks and recreation. Give them a couple small parks. Give them a little something, something. I'm pretty sure they don't even have mail services. I don't think I ever got around to it. No, I definitely gave them mail. Cool. They won't have to worry about that then. I will give these guys some mail, though. Did everyone get mail? Everyone has mail. Okay, I can do that. I do see death care is becoming a bit of an issue. Might be worth building another cemetery. A little bit pricey, though. What is my budget looking like? I remember, okay. I'm gonna save the game before I do this, because it might end up breaking the game a little bit. And I'm not much of a cheater, but I do know how much I absolutely despise people parking on the roads. So if I go into zoning, if I get specialized, if I just do this, just get everyone in this district here, everyone I can reach semi-easily. I just go all the way over, why not? Just get just about everyone I can. Try my best to zone this all out here real quick. Might come back to haunt me later. Alright. Big district. We now have a giant district. Now if I go into policies, community, heavy traffic, recycling, roadside parking. Parking on the roadside, the cost of parking be adjusted with the slider, because that's the one thing I absolutely despise, especially deeper in the city. I hate people parking on the road. So let's put those in. Now we have parking fees. Where is the slider? In the services? No. Parks and recreation. Communications. Landscaping. No, I don't know where to find that for sure. So somewhere around here is a slider for roadside parking fees. Now the biggest thing about these roadside parking fees is they're gonna start raking in an absolute insane amount of money. All right. However, that will dwindle after time. Tons of car accidents, millions and millions of car accidents. I gotta figure out how to do district. We have areas, and I don't know how to directly edit. Sell your parking fee for. Here it is. So here's the real question, Kevin. Should I max it out right off the bat? Because it's gonna make me a ton of money right away, but it will eventually dwindle down quite a bit. I mean, I don't think there's any major disadvantage to doing this. I'll let you choose. Keep in mind, each one of these cars could be $50. You're not a city planner. From what I understand, this doesn't make anybody mad. But it would also mean that all of these cars that are sitting along the roads, that's $50 a car. However much that is, either a month or a day or an hour, I don't necessarily know. I'm whacking it up. $50. Get your cars in a parking lot. Like I said, this will dramatically increase my profitability for a little while. See it spike for all the cars that are parking out there. So I go to services and I go to the road. This should just jump up to like $250,000 or more once we start collecting. See, there it is. Now we're making a stupid amount of money, but this will dwindle. It's not a forever fee. Or at least it's not always consistent. But it increases my city budget pretty dramatically. It doesn't immediately make people mad from what I understand. High crime, I see that. Unreliable healthcare, unfortunate. High traffic, unfortunate. It will also encourage more people to walk, right, which will reduce traffic. Or at least it might make people start using the bus. I do know we have a ton of people coming in almost 24/7, which is kind of a huge issue. I did, however, add a whole nother area over here for people to go in and out of, which has improved the traffic a bit. I will have to do something different with that later. I might end up doing a byway and having them come around and meet back up, like a real city would, and they would have multiple ways of getting on and off the road. This is kind of a very junction-esque thing of doing. It should be more compact and a little bit more stylistic, but they're big and they're easy, so that's why they're being done like that. We should add, how is our police doing? We're making a lot more money on ticketing people. We should put that towards the police. We have stupidly high crime, and it's all over here. We might as well add. A little bit more policing in this area, since it seems to be a heavy crime area. Do more better. Maybe you should do more better. But you probably up here. I don't think there's important up there. Which should bring crime down quite a bit, since that tends to be a heavy crime area. That'll take a little time to get better. Oh yeah. For a pretty slap job of a town trying to rebuild. It's doing pretty good. And considering I did these large expansions last minute. But besides for a little bit of death care issue, which always seems to be a little bit of a problem, especially in the higher traffic areas, for sure, we're doing pretty all right. The roadside parking fees are going to be a big boon to the city for at least a little while. I mean, we're making almost $1 million right now, and $500,000 of that is from fees, just from ticketing people who park by the road. Are you kidding me? Easy money. But you'll notice more and more people are walking now. Less people have cars, more people start walking. Especially when there starts to be a huge ticketing fee. Doing very good. Roadside ticketing, man. It is the future. That should make a lot of people use my buses. Yeah, 3,000 people using the bus. That's pretty good. Lots of people using the taxi. It might almost be worth starting to put in taxi depots, since I'm noticing a ton of taxis around the city. Tending to be one of the bigger things. None of this is on our bus network. A lot of that's on the taxi network, apparently. But the taxis sure are a menace right now. We're moving a bit on trains. Thought about putting down a boat earlier, but our major issue right now really isn't traffic from here. It's more traffic from over here now. People trying to get around the city. And, like, you know, parades of buses and stuff. Like that. 50 buses. One guy on all these buses. You know, stuff like that. That just really... I don't know why exactly they're clustering like that. But what can you do? One of those few things I've tried fixing. We got a bus port somewhere around here. I think that's it. Yeah, this bus line, I mean, it's not really killing it. I might almost lower the amount of buses on this line. Because we've only got 75 people on it at a time. Let's take 5 buses off this line. I don't think I can assign them to my other line. My bus line. Okay, I can. I only got a couple bus lines right now. We got this one, the big city intertransit bus line, filling it. Then I got my outer city bus line. The inner city, of course, is doing a lot more than the slight midtown. But what I should do. I got this knocked down to 10 buses right now, even though it hasn't updated quite yet. But it will. That's on 10 buses. The other one kind of needs all the buses. So I might end up leaving those. Frickin' the cluster of taxis coming in. Insane. I don't know. I might leave that for now and just have a few buses on standby just in case. I do see a huge problem over here. Large amounts of abandoned buildings. Very cool. I'm not surprised that all these places were abandoned. Not surprised at all. What I'm gonna do is dezone them. Because there's honestly no reason for half of these to exist. I don't know why they requested all this when I did it initially. I knew it was stupid before I did it. I still did it. What I should do is just get rid of all this on the end here. That should all eventually demolish itself. As you see, there's a tiny demand for high density. So I think I'll give that to them by doing some high density right here. And then surround that with some medium density. Because I see there's a little bit of demand for it. And then surround that with some low density. Because there's always demand for low density. That should make some people pretty happy. They're pretty far away from, you know, their jobs, which are over here. They gotta go through the entire city to get there. But small price to pay for good housing, I suppose. This should also increase the customers around here quite dramatically. That'll make these commercials pretty happy. Rent, of course, is insane, but there's nothing I can do about that. I'm thinking... Yeah, I know we still have way too much capacity for high school. So our education system, although probably still turning a budget, isn't turning the budget we could be turning. We could be making a lot more. It might almost be worth putting down another elementary school just for the sake of having more elementary kids. Like, we got this elementary school here. It's doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's right here. Oh, that's the high school. Doing nothing. So, a little bit low education area there. But I don't know if we're going to flip a total profit if I do that. I mean, there's 500... a 500 deficit. We might as well. It adds a little bit more capacity than we need. But it will create more people for high school. So, if we can fill high school, we'll be making pretty good money. Because if you didn't know, education is actually all about the money. It'll lower our overall for a little while. That 500 will come back pretty quick. Which means we're only running one of the schools at a deficit, one of the elementary schools at a deficit. But as population goes up, more and more people will enjoy the school. They'll think I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it for myself. But the more people we can get into the high school, the more money we can make. And if all the schools can be filled, it should be the goal. Traffic is insane, as per usual. But that's not what I expected on. Traffic is slowly sorting itself out again over here. Again, now it's traffic down this way. But that will sort itself out pretty quick. Absolute insane amount of people walking. We're probably still making a killing from just ticketing people on the roads. Very good. How's this doing? It's full. Every single one of these parking lots is full, which means every single one of these parking lots is flipping a profit. Very good. That's cash money. There. These all three are just cash money generators. I love parking lots because of that. You can just charge $50 and people will just park there. I don't need that because we're pretty much full 24/7. There's no reason to attract more people. I don't think I will do that. This is starting to get a little bit better. There's a few less lack of customers. We do have this high density residential right here, and that will expand the more people that move in. And I should, at the very least, might as well add another cemetery, mainly because we need the capacity. I'll add another cemetery over this way, just because we need more hearse from different angles. An abandoned building over here. Wonder how that road got deleted, but I'm not going to rebuild it. I'm going to guess this got messed up because there was there's a weird thing going on here. It does happen sometime on corners where cities or villages say they don't have street access because one corner just doesn't quite touch the road. It's unhappy about that. Traffic at gridlock again. This is an area I'd really love to fix. I have done a lot to diversify the road traffic. At least they can kind of split off a little bit when they come in. That doesn't stop traffic from wanting to get from here to over here. And it really doesn't give a route for people to come from over here and out. It could change. I would probably have to do some... I can do it right now. You should do... Want one way. Screw it, let's do one three-way. Let's build straight out this way. It doesn't like that. Don't know why. Okay, I can build that. Now it worked. Sometimes I'm curious on why this doesn't work, but maybe one day I'll learn. Can I just do down, please? Down one. How far do I have to go to make this work? Far. Come back. We'll just reach. Good. If I come back up. Come in, go down. Right? We now have we're now making tunnels. I just want to bring it over here. And what I'll do is I will do curve, come up. Curve it. Doesn't quite fit, does it? Slope too steep. You know, good thing I can kind of work with that. Just gotta go back down to the underground view. Where's the button for underground view? Into. And just do this. And I have to come here. Come back a tiny bit. Because my main goal is just to get over. Try this. Gonna be a little loopy. It's not the best, but it should do. And hopefully that means more people that. And what I am gonna do, and this might make traffic worse for a tiny bit, but I'm gonna make this a one-way right here, and it only goes this way. Simply because I need to. It's gotta happen. Place. Okay, interesting. I can't, for some reason, swap this. I don't know why. I don't know why it won't let me do it. Oh, there we go. That just means people are forced to go this way, and not get this all bound up. Kind of a long con, but it should work. And what I should do is just get rid of street lights here. I can, I believe, get rid of that. No reason to really have them there. I think that'll be enough for today. Mild improvement. Anyways, I'm gonna save this right now. I'm gonna save over 4 because I thought it would break the game maybe, but it didn't. So let's save, and I'm going to say goodbye. Let me transition. Goodbye, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. See you again on Wednesday for another amazing stream. Have a good one. Bye-bye.